Love and Marriage, Huntsville. Oh my God. Let's get into it. Let's get into it. So y'all know Tisha and Marsau, they in the car. She didn't call Marsau. She's like, hey babe. He's like, what's up? She's like, can you come outside? I'm outside. And he was like, all right, I'm about to come out there. So he come outside. She's like, can you get in the car? He said, oh, this is a long conversation. She's like, oh yeah, it's a long conversation. So he get in the car. Boy, Tisha was ready to cry, you guys. I can't wait to hear you all's thoughts about this particular scene with Tisha and Marsau. All right. So she inquired about the picture. She's like, my mom came to me, told me about, this picture or whatever, or this trip that you took out there in Atlanta. And what she said, you took this trip out in Atlanta and you said that I knew about it or whatever. And I think he asked her like, why your mama bringing it up? And she was like, oh, well, because my mama don't trust you. And he was like, oh, she ain't got to trust me because I'm not hers. I'm yours. Girl, Marsau is I'm sorry, as comical as Marsau is, Marsau, baby, you fake as hell. I'm like, you are president of the Gaslighting Club. Okay. That's what you are for me. And you really should have got that award when you sat up there and manipulated, what's that man's name? You and your brother. Oh, I'm heated right now. I may need to give me a second because this ain't my life. This is y'all's, okay? When you sat up there and manipulated Lewis, okay? So you are definitely president of the Gaslighting Club for me, all right? So he tells her he went on a trip with a friend. When they finally open it up, finally talk about it, what was weird, he said something like he had posted a pic. And I was confused because the only pic that I remember being posted was the one that they posted about Martell and them, which I thought happened in like maybe late December, could have happened in early January. So then he's like, oh yeah, I posted a picture. And then people decided to create a story from that picture. So yeah, I went to Atlanta, I'm saying, on January 4th or whatnot. And Tisha over there looking confused because the whole time Tisha over there big talking. Well, everyone, I'm not listening to that mama. I'm not listening to that mama because I know wherever he goes, I can pull it up on my phone wherever Marsau go. I know. I don't have to deal with that mama. I don't have to. But you didn't know. You didn't know. You didn't know. That's the thing for me. But you didn't know. You did all that talking. I know. I don't want to have a conversation about this. You guys want to rip us apart. And I know wherever he goes. But you did not know where he went on January 4th, Mr. Girl. This man took a whole, and let me tell you, girl, I know from Montgomery, Alabama, it's a good 2-hour drive. A good 2-hour drive, okay? From to Atlanta. Okay. Y'all know I'm from Montgomery, so I didn't know about that ride. At Huntsville, girl, how long is that? How long is that? Girl, this man took that strong of a ride, half your work shift, and you ain't know nothing about it. Ooh. Girl, you need to get on your numb, your whole ring gay, yo, because it's a lot. Let's keep going. So Marsau says that he made a post in January. Says that people try to create something from what he posted in January or whatever the case was. Okay. I'm confused. Like, how did they try to create something? What photo are you talking about? Because if you're talking about your brother and them post, the post that you put up on your page about your brother, like why would they want to create something out of that? Only thing we created, if that is what he's talking about, I'm not sure which photo, but if that's what you're talking about, baby, only thing you created was the fact that your brother was a lie. That you just created confirmation for us. So what photo are you talking about? What photo? And I'm like, then Tisha did ask about the photo, right? I'm confused. And he absolutely sure that ain't him in the photo. Boy, girl, that neck, your neck, what? Oh, my neck, my back. Okay, yes, them ears, but we didn't see the crack. Do you hear what I'm saying, sir? So for me, it was you. It was you for sure. Let's keep going, okay? But I said, I wanted to tell Tisha, put him out the car. When this mother said, I went to, let me do it how he do. Because y'all know Marsau got real soft. His voice got real low. It got real low. When he was talking to Tisha, he was like, babe, I went to Atlanta on January 4th. And I went with a friend. Well, I didn't go with this friend. I met this friend in Atlanta. And we had went out to eat. And she's like, well, who is the we? Chris Fletcher. I said, baby, not you done went out of town with a known cheater. Tisha, put this man out of the car and close the door. Okay, we know you're not gonna go nowhere, girl. We know you're gonna stay, and that's fine. That's your marriage. You are entitled to hold on as long as you want. Okay, just hang it on. That's you. Do what you want. Okay, that's your ring. But girl, I would have said, get out the car. Get out the car right now. Get out the car, Marsau. You better stop my car. Okay, he would have had to get out on that day, and he would have had to go right back on up in there in black, girl. And you would have been at home waiting on him. We know because that's just how you is, and that's what you do. But not you don't went all the way to Atlanta with a known cheater. Well, either way. Good luck. Let's go ahead and move on. What else do we have here? What else do we have? Okay. So Tisha says, no. Marsau proceeds to gaslight his wife like he always does, the same way that he did Lewis. He says he knows it's not him in the photo or whatnot. Tisha says that they're always, my thing is, we're always being questioned. And I don't know why they want to tear a Black family apart. I don't know, why can't we just be? Like, I don't get it. Like, I don't understand. Like, why do they want to? I'm like, Tisha, girl, I don't think people want to break up your marriage, okay? But I think people want you to not be naive and understand that it's very possible that what happens to other women, we're not even going to say male, but what has happened to other women in their marriages could possibly happen to you. You're entitled to do with that information as you wish. According to Mama Braxton, girl, let that man cheat in peace, especially if you ain't going, do that when you find out about it, okay? But yeah, I don't think people want to break up your marriage. I think it's when you diddy bopped in earlier seasons as though your marriage was amazing and he could never. No, my husband doesn't cheat. No, he doesn't. No, let me do it. No, he doesn't. When you were doing that, you were coming off as though it's just impossible. Like he could never. Impossible. Like, no, ma'am. Okay, it's very possible. Right. And your mama has been around the block, according to her own words, and did a few tricks and whatever else Miss Wanda done confessed to. Miss Wanda has said so out her mouth. So I feel like Miss Wanda has lived enough life to know when an MF is trying to play on you. And you see how she be going up when it be just friends. So I don't think your mama finna come. And that would be kind of confusing. I don't know. Like, it's okay for your mama to call out your friends, whether they did something or said something or whatever, whether it was true or not. But when she approaches your husband, it's not okay. Miss Wanda ain't coming up on him for nothing. But anyway, only reason why she moonwalking to the back now about her stories about believing he cheated is because she's trying to get that coin for this truck she need. Okay, well, it look like she's gonna have to get in there and wash them dishes. Anyway, so this is what got me, girl. It was given. I don't know if y'all saw Marry Me Now, when the Asian lady got turned down by the black man when she was trying to get proposed, when she proposed to him and they were supposed to go to the wedding, and he said, baby, can we do this another day or whatever, and got the whole family there embarrassing this lady. He gonna grab her hand and kiss it, all this wah, 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 wah on her hand, and that's what he did. I'm like, nah, I ain't never seen you show no kind of affection for real to this woman. And then in this moment, I guess you're supposed to show up and be her husband in that moment when you see that she's sad, obviously. But he gonna grab this woman's hand and start kissing on it and then wiping her tears and all this other stuff. And what else? Marsau says that he doesn't give explanations because an accusation in today's time is a receipt. And I said, no, baby, that's not true. See, there you go with these manipulating tactics. Okay. An explanation. What he said, accusation is a receipt. Your lack of a response, your lack of denial is a receipt. Okay, that's what that is. Just like people be standing up here feeling like the interview Ralph did, Drew's husband, people have been saying they feel like he's gay because the question was asked after the assistant said that he was gay. The question was asked, like, are you gay? He didn't directly answer the question. People feel like, oh, he didn't answer the question. So, I mean, it must be true. So that's what it is. It's your lack of answering the question with truth. Do you like to send her on these roller coaster rides? Okay. And still don't give her an answer. And then this is the other thing that you do. Like when she feels a way about something, you go out of your way to somewhat insult her and make her feel like how she's feeling is inaccurate. What she's thinking is inaccurate. You go out your way to invalidate her thoughts. And I can't stand that. And the fact that you use those tactics on her makes people believe that you have everything in you to go out and step out on your wife. You have everything in you to step out on your wife. But those are just my thoughts, you know what I'm saying? What else? So Tisha says people want to see her suffer, and she hasn't done anything to these people, and she doesn't understand why. Okay, so I've already answered those thoughts on that. Okay, I just feel like people don't want to see you being gullible and naive as you have shown yourself to be, and understand, as you probably were braggadocious at one point about your marriage, that anything is possible. Okay. And then you want to talk about the people, but Martell was the one that started it, and Martell definitely has not stopped, according to the nightcap. But we'll get into that in a second, okay? So, hey, what else? So then Marsau, he gonna sit up here and act like he crying, girl. I said, not you trying to, girl. This is manipulation 101. How many of the dudes that y'all done got into it with done sat up there and cried the first time y'all got into an argument, and then turned around a week or so later doing the same bullshit? Girl, I can't. Not him up there crying. F these people, man. F them. And then he over there crying. She over there having to wipe his tears. Girl, I could not stand it. And then she said, what did she say? I don't remember what she said. First he said, F the people. Right? And he cried. Then he turned around and say, put your best against us. Put your best. Was it best or bets? Which one was it? Best or best. Either way, it's not connecting for me. 1 minute you talking about F the people, now you want the people to put their bets against you. Whew. Anyway, girl, talking about something, we gonna make y'all look like a fool every time. No, sorry. At this moment, you all are the ones looking like a fool every time. It's not us. We're enjoying the madness. Thanks, Carlos. But yeah. And for me, after watching him sit down in his car and the way he talked to Tisha and stuff, and I just don't believe Marsau, any moment that I have ever felt like, well, we don't have any proof, so I can't say that, you cheating out here. Girl, here's the thing for me. Whatever Martell said you did that shit. Okay? Whatever Martell said you did that shit. Yeah, that's about right. Let's keep going. Marsau and Tisha never show affection towards each other. Right. Marsau stayed mind effing Tisha. Then when he put the tears on to soften her. Right. I'm so over this storyline. If Tisha likes it, then I love it. She's grown and can do what she wants. Fact. And that's her marriage too. So if she wants to stay and hang on, hey, that's your marriage. At this point, Jamie, leave Tisha at the carnival. Okay, that man actually made Tisha feel like she needed to apologize to him, made my blood boil, because she did say that. She was like, I'm sorry if I came up here and made you feel away or whatever. He was like, nah, it's cool, I don't feel away, but I don't need nothing but one thing. Well, what do you need? All I need is you. I was like, well, you got me. I said, what in the Tyler Perry? That was acting. Who cued the lines? For these people in that moment? All I need is you now. You are not Miguel. Okay? Whew. Well, you got me. I'm sorry, girl. We know he got you, girl. You have been on a hook for a minute, girl. We know. So it's your husband, girl. Fight for your thing. You can do what you want to do, girl, but let Letitia tell it. He did answer the questions. I often want to say, baby girl. No, he did not. Okay. And then it's the other thing for me where you sat up there and you did all that talking about how this man, where this man goes. I know where he be at. I can pull his information up at any time. But you didn't know about that. You didn't know about that. Now I'm believing Melody more when she sat up there giving you nothing but Mariah. Okay? I don't lie. I don't lie. I don't lie. That's what it's giving, girl. Now ain't nobody wishing it on you. Go the distance, girl. We want you to go the distance. However, don't be gullible in the distance, okay? Miss Wanda low-key want her daughter's man just to see what that, like, now Miss Wanda want to, I cannot. Let me see where did that comment go? Nobody can break up Marsau and Tisha but them. 1000% true. People are telling what they see or heard. She is choosing to stay, and that's on her, just like Mel did. Agreed. I agree. He doesn't give explanations because Tisha don't really ask for one. Tisha doesn't have the ability to have follow-up questions. Well, good luck, dear heart. Good luck. Let's continue let's keep going, okay? Because Maurice and Kimmy ended up inviting Martell over, right? So Martell comes over. First of all, Kimmy tells Maurice how she feels like he gives Martell too much grace. She also, you could tell, doesn't really want to have this conversation with Martell, okay? And what I did not like was that, in my opinion, Kimmy was mentioning everything to Martell than what it really was about for me, okay? So she tells Martell that he has a lot of drama-filled moments. Not saying she lying. She went back, she played back, they played back the moments, right, between him and Melody. But Martell says, but I want to know what it is that I did to you, okay? What did I do exactly to you, directly to you, though? And that's when she finally was honest and opened up about the photo shoot. Oh, not the photo shoot, but the photo that was taken by Marsau, or by Miss Arian, honey, but Marsau posted it, right? And she didn't like that Martell got in the comments and commented under it, adding more fuel to the fire. And I felt the way about that, because I'm like, how the fuck is you mad at Martell? Granted, we know that, Mello, of course, because of production, Melody probably don't want to film with Martell or whatever, but how you feeling the way about Martell for commenting under an image that your brother-in-law posted about his brother? That's where your energy should have been. So why you ain't mad at him? I didn't really see that. You seen you be upset when y'all went to go link up as a family, but you want to put all that on Martell. I mean, I guess, girl. I guess. I just felt like, bye, Kimmy. Bye. But who you need to be more mad at than anybody is your husband, because he is a liar. That's who you need to be upset with. And when y'all living together, when he went down there, okay, I guess it's not much of a deal breaker no more. Anyway, so I said I'm bothered that you don't talk and address the stuff going on with you and your husband, as far as, okay, that photo, but more stuff as we're going to get into the episode. But you can go around, you can go and have a conversation with Tisha about what was said at Mel's party. You can go back to this person and say this or say, you can talk about other people's stuff, but we have not heard you really talk about what's been happening in your household, especially since this photo dropped, and how it may have made you feel when you found out that he was lying or whatever the case may be. And here's the thing for me, Maurice, you full of shit too, because that's the only reason why you taking Kimmy on these trips. Kimmy been asking you for trips for a long time. Shit, y'all got married, in season 1? You just not taking her on a honeymoon trip. Now you want to take her on a birthday trip. It's giving to me that the only reason why you did all of this was so that she don't have to bring up that photo no more. Some ain't adding up for me. I don't know. But as much as I love Kimmy, she definitely was giving me full of SHI. But Martell, you were whack as hell, because the conversation was really about you and her, or you and your non-attendance for Jalen's housewarming. So why would you even bring up Melody and then ask about what her last name is going to be? It's none of your fucking business. If it's still going to be your last name, it's still going to be your last name. If it's going to be Rogers or Cherie or whatever the hell she wanted to be, that's what it's going to be. If it's going to be Girl Melody, that's what it's going to be. It's really not none of your fucking business, because it ain't nothing you could do about it. So why are you even bringing that up? I said you just couldn't have a simple meeting when I was likely on your side, and you just decided to take a shot at your ex-wife for no damn reason. Like that, I don't understand. That was stupid as hell. Maurice getting Kimmy what she wants. Exactly. I suspect that Kimmy was unknowingly a side chick. Unknowingly. Possible. I don't know. Kimmy needs to shut the F up. How come Martell is so horrible now all of a sudden when it's her marriage being questioned? And that's my thing, CASHAPP. Like, that's not adding up. Any other time is, oh, you're a nice person, you're a nice person, you're a nice person, you're a nice person. I like Martell. Martell's nice. He's nice. All of this nice stuff. But then now that your husband's character or whatever, his truth is coming into question, now all of a sudden you can't come. You can't come. I'm nervous. Don't come here. It's so obvious Kimmy and Maurice have decided they will only talk about certain things on camera. All of their talks look pre-planned, which is weird. And I don't like that because it's making me feel like, Kimmy, you're falling slightly into a space of destiny where we don't get the full story. Like, you ain't telling us a whole lot no more. You know, ever since the Kyle situation, like, y'all haven't really done a whole lot of talking. Like, what's going on? Probably since the last time we saw you sit outside at that cabin and you cried. Because it seemed like Maurice wasn't getting you and he's continuing to not get you. And that shit is irritating because if he ain't his brother's brother, I don't know who is. Wow. Let's keep going. Funny, Kimmy ain't addressed Maurice on camera and she's deflecting on everyone else's mess so she don't have to address it. But when Tisha don't address her hubby, she's all kind of names, right? I agree. Thank you so much, Time Up Loved. Thank you so much for the super chat. January 4th, only pic he posted was a throwback football pic of Marsau and the location said Atlanta. So I'm confused. And Kimmy mad because Martell, what, baby mom was coming for her on social media? I guess. That's probably why she was mad. But that girl gonna do what she want to do anyway because that's just how she is. You know, thank you so much, Timed Up Love, for the super chat. Yeah, that's just how she is, girl. None of them wants to put their real issues on camera, and that's why they all are pacifying Martell. Ooh, Marsau gonna give Martell whatever he needs to keep them secrets quiet. Yikes. Let me tell you, if he had any deal on the table, I feel like that deal done got shooketh. Okay, after last night's nightcap, I think that deal done got a little shooketh. All right, so girl, Martell knows something. He knows something. Melody was his best friend at one point, so I wouldn't be surprised if he confided in his wife and Mel actually knows stuff. But either way, girl, good luck. And let's keep going. Destiny and Tiffany. So they link up. Destiny talks to Tiffany about the party, the Galentine party, and Tiffany says that I think Destiny said that she I guess she was being poked by Stormy. I said, not you being poked by Stormy. So Tiffany says, well, I don't think that she got like that until after you agitated her. And Destiny said, well, girl, was you there? Was you at the same party? No. She kept asking me the same questions over and over and over again. Then she goes on to say that she wasn't agitated and that she did not mock her. She said, I was speaking her language. I said, when you say you speak to somebody's language, that is you mocking them. When you speak to somebody, I'm speaking your language, you mocked her. It's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? I will say this, though. When you are arguing with somebody and you're upset, that's what happens. A lot of people get mocked when you get in you know what I'm saying? When you get in an argument, you feel away. Yeah, I'm going to mock you. Yeah, that's what's up. That's what's up. That's what's up. Like, that's just how I go. You know, so it shouldn't have been made that big of a deal because it happens in arguments. All right. What else? I think, Destiny said that she doesn't. So Tiffany mentioned something about Melody being at this place where she really just wants to be around positive energy, no negative energy. Of course, Destiny rolls her eyes. She's not necessarily believing that. And I guess if that's how you want to feel, girl, that's how you want to feel, child. It's kind of like you ain't really around her for real to really know what it is that she does or does not want. So, yeah. If y'all was on good terms, you would be agreeing and saying the same thing that Tiffany said. But now that y'all not, I guess. Anyway, Tiffany and Melody are going to go to Utah, Alabama, so she can find her dad or whatnot. And I guess Destiny is feeling away about that. So I'm saying, not y'all at one point with surface friends, and then she's over here going to meet your people or whatever like that. And I was thinking to myself, like, Destiny, not at one point you and Tiffany were surface friends, and then you over here linking up with this lady to talk about Melody. Well, okay. All right. So there's that. Tiffany did say that she thinks that Mel is thinking about it like his business, though, or whatnot. So there's that. I guess because there's going to be a lot of research and stuff involved. But I'm like, but that's not Melody's, like, that's not her job. That's not her line of work. So I guess. All right. I don't believe it either, though, because honestly, if Mel wanted that, she wouldn't be on a show with a group of people she clearly doesn't like. Okay. Ooh, somebody said, I just don't like her. Okay. Her bad friend stays on her list. Destiny needs a hobby, life, a new village, job, skill, something. Is getting obsessed at this point. Oh wow. Tiffany is setting herself. What? Tiffany is setting herself for what you mean? She's setting herself up? If Mel leaves next season and her flip-flopping is making me dizzy. Oh, okay. Destiny is trying to secure her spot on the show and feels threatened with Melody filming with Tiffany and Stormy, I suppose. How did Destiny ask Stormy to sponsor her but not be professional with her to get the bag? I don't know, fam. That's crazy. That's crazy. And I really didn't think what Stormy was asking of Destiny was that bad. I think she wanted to get her side. I think Stormy could have just said, well, I got the side from Melody, but she didn't want to admit that because she had already lied, in my opinion, and said that Melody don't really be talking about them. When we've already witnessed on more than one occasion where Melody has discussed them with Stormy. So I feel like she could have probably, like, I heard Melody's side. Let me hear your side, Destiny. I'm trying to, get y'all back on one accord. I don't think Stormy was really coming at her sideways at that time. She was just asking. So I don't know. Has anyone noticed it's been less Tiffany in scenes and them always leaving when scenes start? Ooh, I have not noticed that. I've noticed less scenes, but I haven't paid attention to, I haven't paid attention to that. To them leaving every time something gets started. I haven't. Interesting. Let's keep going. Jalen's housewarming. Okay. Jalen asked Maurice and Kimmy about some land that they supposedly got. Maurice says that Kimmy wanted a restaurant and something else. He was like a restaurant or maybe like a restaurant that has a spot that you can rent out for like parties or like a venue or something, right? So I'm sitting up here, I said, okay, let me keep listening. Kimmy says, no, that was more of your idea. Or something like that. She was like, no, that's not what I wanted. That's not what I wanted originally, right? And when she said that, I said, I believe what she's saying. I believe it was a Maurice idea because one thing about Maurice, he gonna compete with Marsau. One thing about you, sir, you're gonna compete with your brother. So it makes sense that if y'all don't want to buy some land, you trying to figure out how you can build up your own spot. Hey, look, bro, I got my own black. I got black number 2. Okay. Hell, I'm sure. So Kimmy isn't happy, but she wants to just go along to get along, in my opinion. Go along to get along. And I cannot stand that. I hate when she has to limit what she wants to say to her man. Because when we see Tisha with other people, you don't have no issue saying what you got to say. But when it comes to him, you get quiet. And I just don't like the dynamic. I guess. I don't like that. It just makes me feel like she's slowly becoming a Tisha. It's like her opinions are not valued. They're not heard. They're not considered. And the only reason he took you on these trips, as much as you've been asking, was because of that photo. So I don't know. I don't like it. But anyway, I also said I hate how he never listens to her or oh yeah, I already talked about it. I'm reading this. I already talked about that. Yeah. Anyway, so Kimmy doesn't like that the guys. She don't like the guys' trip to Atlanta. Okay, she didn't like that. She also said that she didn't like that they didn't tell her that it was gonna be a guys' trip to Atlanta. But of course, what's his name? Maurice didn't know. Maurice had just got a call from Martell. Martell said that I'm gonna talk to you about some things later. Kimmy and not Kimmy, Tiffany and Lewis mentions the trip to Atlanta and how Martell is doing a wine. Miss Kimmy immediately gets upset and then tried to make Martell the issue in the confessional by saying, oh, see, Martell, see, that's the stuff I'm talking about. He's messy. He's drama-filled. That's what I'm talking about with Martell. Why didn't he mention that when I was there? See, that right there is speaking volumes on how you're feeling within your own relationship and what you got going on. It wasn't that he was trying to leave you out. Because when he invited Lewis, he had Tiffany sitting right there. So it wasn't that he was trying to leave you out. I think it was more so y'all called me here. So what the hell done happened? Let me see what's going on before I even invite anybody or do anything like that. Like, let me see what y'all talking about. Okay, so I mean, I don't think that he was trying to not tell Kimmy. Not at all. Because honestly, Martell didn't even understand why you even had an issue with him. Keep that in mind. You got an issue with him. I didn't see that he necessarily have an issue with you. So that's on you, girl. Anyway, Kimmy wants Destiny and Stormy to have a conversation. Stormy says that she don't know. She tells Destiny, listen, I don't got no issue with you. I mean, like, why would I have an issue with you when you had just asked me for a sponsorship? So I don't know you enough to have an issue with you. I thought we was gonna probably do a sponsorship or something together. So Destiny says, well, the thing is, you came at me wrong or whatever, and just running her chonkers, just continuing to talk, and then call Stormy sweetie. So Stormy said, I'm not sweetie. And what I didn't like, when Stormy called her sweetie, she said, call me by my name. My name is Destiny. My name is Stormy. I'm sorry. Stormy said, don't call me sweetie. My name is Stormy. So Destiny gets up and she leaves. Kimmy immediately tries to go to Stormy and check Stormy because Stormy should have just accepted the fact that this woman called her sweetie. Destiny left because she was mad that she could not disrespect Stormy. And Stormy was like, no, that's not my name. Not going to call me by my name. My name is X. Call me out my name. Call me Stormy. But for you to try and jump onto Stormy, for me, was giving, did you not just hear Destiny get loud? Granted, there was some editing and chop because I hate when they do that. I hate when they show a calm conversation, then the other person just sporadically gets loud. So something was happening in there. Right. But it's like when you approach Stormy, it was like it was all Stormy. Some of it was Destiny, too. Like, who you getting loud with? Didn't you see that? That's one of the reasons we had an issue to begin with, was because we got loud with each other or whatever. So, yeah, like, you need to be following behind your friend. Thank you so much, Fim, for the super chat. Random. Jamie, I finally got a better paying job in tech again. Okay, congratulations. Yes. Come on, tech. So I'll be getting some of your merch when the checks roll in. Thank you so much. Love you and your channel. Support Jamie and get her merch, y'all. Like the video. Thank you so much, fam. I appreciate all of the support. Thank you for the super chat. Yes. Look at that. Come on, high paying job over there in the tech industry, honey. We love to see it. Yes. Okay. Yeah, so I just felt like Kimmy could have ran out to Destiny. Destiny done went outside the house. I guess she had to go and get her a breather. So there's that. The Scott brothers, Scott and Marsau and Tisha come in. I was cackling because Tisha and Mel did not speak to each other, and I appreciate them not being fake. Marsau and Maurice tried to have a conversation with Mel. Mel was dry as hell. Also love that too. And what did they say? They say, oh yeah, Maurice said, well, the last time we talked to Martell, he said everything was great. First of all, you being messy as hell. You know what else was great? The photo that Ariana took of your ass. How about that? That's what was great. All right. Martell said things was great. Mel said, well, why the hell would you sit up there and ask him about me? Like, why would you do that? Like, why would you? I just loved it. She just gave them dust. Y'all was looking for some mess. Let's talk about the mess y'all got one. Okay, on y'all side of town. Anyway, Wanda done arrived. Okay, she arrived with her shoes that do not come in a box, because ain't nobody gonna tell me Wanda always buy shoes that come in a box, girl. I'm not going to believe that all the time, Miss Wanda. I'm not going to believe it all the time, girl. But so she came there with her shoes. They did not come in a box. And Tisha, no, Miss Wanda, like, I got a bone to pick with a few of you ladies up in here. I got a few things that I want to say, and y'all gonna hear what I got to say. All right. So then Tisha said, well, you ain't got to check nobody, because everybody in here that I got an issue with, I've already said something. I said, oh, okay, Tisha, you really thought you did something. I didn't go. Well, I guess stand up for yourself now, even though people still think you're a joke, girl. Wanda calls out Mel, Stormy, and Kimmy for talking about her daughter. All y'all had something to say about my daughter. All y'all had something to say about my daughter, because my niece came back and told me that y'all was talking about my daughter. Okay. And I just want to let y'all know, and I told Tisha this, that she should be messing with no BITs whose shoes don't come in a box. And then next time y'all got something to say to my daughter, invite me, because I'm gonna check y'all and nip it on in the bud on the spot. That's what I'm gonna do, girl. So you ain't gotta worry about Tisha. Tisha may not say that, but I'm gonna say something on her behalf, because y'all not gonna be sitting up here coming at my daughter. And I'm just like, Wanda, get out. Get out. You got Marsau in there talking to Tisha, so your mother's in there starting mess. She's calling people BITs and everything. Like, girl, go get your mama. Tisha knew what she was doing. Tisha enjoyed. She thought, like, well, Kimmy invited my mama, so she invited my mama. So what she said, so that's Kimmy's problem. I guess that is Kimmy. Kimmy did invite her mama, but at the same time, Tisha, we knew what you was doing when you sat up there trying to make sure people know that, hey, I told my mama she ain't have to say that because I already checked y'all. So don't be mad at me for what my mama's saying. Like, y'all gotta be mad at my mama because she gonna do what she want to do anyway. I can't control grown folks. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, Tisha got a point with that if that's the case, because Miss Wanda don't give a damn. And then she gonna sit up there and call these ladies BITs again, get up and strut her ass into the kitchen. And Kimmy said, girl, we're not gonna be doing no more BITs up in here. And Jalen said, no, Miss Wanda, you're not going to be coming in at my house talking to my mama like that up in here. Girl, it was a mess. Wanda went back because y'all know Wanda be ready for the action. She be ready for the action, child. Let's see. Wanda needs to sit down somewhere tattering on those heels. What 1970s too short disco ball of a dress speaking foolishness? Wanda gonna have to explain that shoes with no box analogy. Girl, Wanda is a mess. I think Kimmy should have invited Martell instead of Melody because that party was hella awkward. Yeah, she definitely could have did that. I think Mel wouldn't mind either. I think she probably would have been like, cool, I'm glad to not be here. I'm only coming off of the strength of you, but if you want to invite him over me, okay. What else? Did you see that when Destiny came back upstairs and walked past Melody to go sit next to Tisha, did you hear Melody ask her if she was okay? Yes, I did. And Destiny said, I'm good. She kept walking, but she said, yeah, I'm good or something like that. And she just kept going. Because Mel said, are you okay? She was like, yeah, I'm good. And she went over and she hugged and embraced Tisha or whatnot. So, yeah, Wanda and her wobble kitten. She stays embarrassing herself. Stormy and Mel's face looking at Wanda had me dying. Wanda would get cursed out and I would have dared Tisha to say something. Lord have mercy. Miss Wanda is a whole mess. Y'all know who else is a whole mess though?